Breaking news, the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, has been barred and disqualified from running for 2027 presidential election. A person who was sworn in as a president to complete the term for another, which person was elected as president, shall not be elected to that office for more than one single term. So the battle line is drawn already, and there's a statement that came out from Amodu Sheriff yesterday that the only two things that can make President Tinubu not to win 2027 election are just two factors. The two factors are: one, if the election is not holding at all, or if Tinubu decide not to run for 2027 presidential election. And it has been reported even on Vanguard newspaper, like a critical clause in Nigeria 99 constitution that bars Jonathan from seeking another term. Section 137 subsection 3 of the constitution states a person who was sworn in as president to complete the term for which another person was elected as president shall not be elected to the office for more than a single term. This provision directly applied to Jonathan, who assumed the presidency in 2010 following the death of President Umaru Yar'Adua and later won a full term in 2011. He asserted that this clause, combined with the Supreme Court 2012 ruling in Mawad versus Uyanko, which caps cumulative tenure at 8 years, makes Jonathan candidacy legally untenable. So we all know Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He doesn't fight every battle. When he decides to fight a battle, he chooses a very good arsenal and goes there to select a very good weapon to fight and make sure he gets victory. But this time around, he has chosen the legal weapon to fight against President Jonathan. Don't forget that people were already saying that Jonathan has come to sabotage Peter Obi's pathway to glory. That why should he come out to contest against Peter Obi and Tinubu? What is your motive of coming back? Is it that Tinubu is using you to fight, to bring down Atiku and Obi? Or what is actually the issue? Because you have ruled before for 6 years, you were there, even more than 6 years, you were there, and you contributed your quota to the national development, and you have done your part, and you can go and rest for just giving up on his defeat, because it has not happened in Africa before in this way, that an incumbent is being defeated by just a novice or someone that is just coming in, and you start congratulating without going to court to probe to say that you are the best, you are the winner of the election. Even the margin was very close and all that, but he gave up for peace to reign, because he said that his ambition is not worth the blood of a Nigerian. That is why he just gave up, and everybody clapped for him. Everybody appreciated the what he did and all that, and he went peacefully. So what is now your motivation? Why are you coming back? Why are you coming back to fight this battle? Is it that you are being sent by Tinubu to fight Peter Obi, to measure Peter Obi, and no other Sultana apart from you will rule in this nation, or what? But now it's becoming clear that Tinubu is not using him as a weapon. Rather, he's trying to fight Tinubu to make sure Tinubu is out of the throne due to the poverty in the land. According to Jonathan, due to the poverty, due to the inflation, due to naira depreciation against dollar, and what have you, and the cry in the land, the agony, the pains in the land that are being inflicted upon the people, upon the masses by this current administration. Taxes upon taxes, all the policies are not working for the masses, only working for the few people. This is what Jonathan said that that is prompting him to come back as a president of this nation, to correct so wrong and to take care of those things that have not been fixed, to make sure he come and put the round peg inside in the round hole. So, but the hammer from the Federal Constitution of Nigeria is falling on Jonathan right now, because if this constitution, if this rule of law is to be followed, if this constitutional provision is to be followed, he is going nowhere, and he is going to back off for this presidential race. But having said all this, we talk about rule of law. If rule of law is actually being followed in this part of the world or in Nigeria, I'm not very sure the current president that we have now will assume that position, having swim in the mud of argument about his result, about his schoolmate, about his Chicago school and all that. There is no clear credibility about his credentials. But at the end of the day, what happened? Even when he won the election, they went to court, and we see how everything was manipulated by INEC. See how people were sleeping in the court while the judgment was going on, but nobody knew what went wrong. But at the end of the day, the victory was given to him. So if we are to go by the rule of law, so Jonathan will not climb or will not contest again. But let's see how it pans out. I know some group of lawyers will also come out to counter this provision of the Constitution, because I know at the end of the day, they are going to leave this case for lawyer to lawyer, court to court, and I think by the time you know what happened, the 2027 election will be gone, and Jonathan will be nowhere to be found by 2027, according to the battle line that started already right now. But let's fold our hand and watch. Let's see what happened. And I don't know who you will prefer as a presidential candidate to handle the matter of leadership, or to take up the matter of leadership in Nigeria that will make Nigeria do better. Remember that everybody clamored for Jonathan to go that time. Jonathan left, and the one that came was worse than Jonathan. And we all cried, the Nigerian people cried that Buhari has maltreated them and misled them, and the economy of Nigeria is down, and is being dragged in the mud, and nothing to be nothing to write home about all his 8 years. And here we are, we have Buhari, we have Tinubu 2 years into the power now. We can't even have any good dividend of the democracy in Nigeria. So let's pray and see. And the battle line is drawn already, and don't forget that the North, they are already backing off from Tinubu. They are already rejecting his plan to become 2027 to become president in 2027, and Obi is there, and now Jonathan has come. But I think by if we are to do elimination by constitutional provision, Jonathan will be sidelined for this particular election that is coming up in 2027, and Obi still have the chance. According to the young people, the young chaps that feel aggrieved, and having tested, having put all the trust on him in 2023, and he went far in his cause, or voters' cause, and he did well. And let's see how Atiku will leave this position for Peter Obi in the ADC, so that he can contest, and let's test his power one more time, and let's see how he can restore this with Tinubu. And I pray the best will emerge. Please share this video. If you are watching me for the first time, please subscribe to this video, and make sure you on your notification button for more updates about politics and every other thing, news that go around in Nigeria and the world at large.